Oh,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Saffron.
nice to meet you. I'm Anand from India.
Anand, nice to
Yes,
meet
Anand.
you.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. I woke up quite tired today. Not really sure why. Um, and yeah, I'm just doing a bit of teaching this morning. It's morning time here. The weather is very miserable outside. It's raining and windy.
So,
But
where are
yeah,
you from?
I'm from the UK. Yeah,
And where are you right now?
I'm in the UK right now. On my profile, it says that I'm in Spain, but I need to update it.
You were talking about weather. How is weather there?
I'll show you. It's today. It is cold and grey skies.
Oh, your background
Raining.
is very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's our garden. Very green.
It's a garden. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But have you ever been to the UK or anywhere in Europe before?
No, I have not been to Europe so far. But
Mhm.
I think yeah, someday I would be there. I have not decided yet when I have to go to Europe. But I have been to in different part of India, kind of traveling a spirit. But I don't
Yeah.
have chance to go to Europe so far.
I guess India is so big that there's probably so many amazing places that you can visit while not having to
Yeah,
go abroad.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is indeed a very vast country, beautiful landscapes, and
Mm.
you can kind of you can take all the vibes of different countries in India because we have different weathers, different languages,
Mm.
cuisines in every states. I have all the fragrances of other countries in India, right? But after all, visiting a new country, outside of India would be thrilling.
Yeah, that would be exciting. I just wondered because your English is so good, so I thought maybe you had been to, I don't know, America, England, or something. But
To be honest, I have not been to even in any cities, big cities of India so far.
really,
I grew up in village and later on I moved to this city, a small city, to just
hmm
complete my study. But right now I'm here. I own an institute here in this
oh
city.
wow. So what do you teach? Is it like everything or one
It's for
subject?
everything. Yeah, subjects like mathematics, physics, chemistry,
Oh wow.
English, right? Yeah, all these subjects. I have tutors in my at my institute.
Cool. Oh wow. And what ages do you teach?
They are teenagers. I mean, a age group around 12 to 19, 20.
Wow. I used to work with teenagers at my old job and I absolutely loved it. They're just so, I love how every day is different. You don't know what mood they're going to be in. And yeah, I found it a lot of fun. So yeah, it was
Yeah,
amazing.
teenagers are really difficult. I mean, different and difficult both, right? So you have to handle their mood, everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was working with teenagers that had like special educational needs. So that made it even more difficult because some of them had like autism or attachment disorder, OCD, ADHD. So you had to really get to know them very well, and you had to just sometimes they could be quite horrible to you, and you had to just take a step back and breathe. But
Yeah, I
it was worth
understand.
it.
Yeah. So, yes, I could see autism. And I think, autism is kind of, spreading right now. It was not as prominent in kids as it is right now.
Yeah.
So, I could see it, right? So, what is the reason behind it? Do you think there is any special reason that is leading these children towards autism or kind of narcissistic behavior is also kind of developing in children?
Narcissistic, yeah. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I wonder if it's maybe like a combination of um like COVID perhaps has maybe made children less able to like develop socially, perhaps. Or yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because the school I used to work at, they've had one quarter of the year has got a special like diagnosis. of some kind, whether that be autism or ADHD. That's the highest it's ever been. And everybody's going, well, why? And to be honest, I don't really know. I don't think we're going to know like a definitive answer for many years to come. But I do definitely think COVID had an impact on students' mental health, but I don't know whether that would have impacted the diagnoses.
Yeah, I think so. Like COVID and the combination of social media, use of social media,
Mm,
because they are consuming lots of content,
yes.
and they are following such influencers who are, adding fuel to their ego and egoistic
Yeah.
behavior. Like,
100%.
so
Yeah.
I could see, because I'm a teacher and I could clearly observe in a students, like, they are kind of egoistic. They are trying to imitate some big influencers who are
Yeah.
not really in their sense. Okay, they have name, fame, everything. That is different thing. But as
Exactly.
far as the courtesy and the real life inner
Mm,
journey is concerned, they are kind of untouched from these valuable assets of
yeah.
life.
And
Yeah.
I think as well, what people, especially young people, don't realize is that um, lots of these influencers go through really bad mental health struggles themselves because they're in the
Yes.
spotlight. But you don't see that because they only show you the good parts of their life. And then maybe one day they come out and say, oh, I've been going through this, or I'm actually really depressed. But you would never know that. And I think kids are trying to be like this, but they don't realize that you kind of exhaust yourself because you're living in this world and you're also living in like the telephone world, and you can't do it all.
So, have you ever been to India?
I've never been to India. No, I really want to go. I've done a lot of traveling. I've been quite lucky. So before I went to university, I did like a gap year, and I did Southeast Asia, New Zealand, Canada, and then I came home back to England. But yeah, I've never done India. Um, it's definitely somewhere I would like to go. My auntie and uncle went and absolutely loved it. And I met some people traveling this year that said that India was the best place they had ever been. So it's definitely on my list, but I just don't know when. And I would like to go with somebody, not on my own.
So,
Yeah.
why not on your own? Why would somebody?
I don't know really. I guess I've never really traveled abroad completely by myself.
Okay.
So, I mean, the most I've ever done is I did 4 days on my own in Australia. And that was fine, but I feel like it would be nice to have somebody else, especially as I don't speak any of the languages. So yeah, it would be nice to have like a companion to go with.